Okay, let's try this again. It's Susie Q96, take two. Uh, Trying to clear some stuff off my desk and get some things out in the mail, and realized that I had messed up on something I was supposed to do on my show the other night. Didn't get it done. So, um, I'm trying to clear some things off my desk. So they're going to go under the microscope so I can decide if they need to go to the bank or set aside for later. But what I forgot to do on my show was I had committed to donating this coin, or a coin, to raise money for Flipside's journey on her cancer bills. And I didn't get it sent over on time, so I'm going to just post this, and the first person, that wants to buy it, I'm just going to fix a price on it. And if someone wants to buy it, the money is going to go into the GoFundMe for Flipside's journey. So I've got it under the microscope here. It is a 1963 Benjamin. If I can learn how to type here. I'm a little slow today, and there's nobody in here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh my goodness, I am a mess. See a lot of people online or nobody online. I don't know. Morning, thugs, checking. Just gonna leave that sit there for a minute. I shall return in a few moments. I gotta run take care of something real quick. Be right back. Okie dokie, I'm back. Hi, Deej. Uh, I'm just trying to do a bunch of odds and ends today. I have this coin. I am just selling it flat out for $25, which will be going over to Flipside's journey. So the first person that says they want to buy it, it can go out in today's, well, probably tomorrow's. I'm packaging mail outs today. And I had meant to do this on my show the other night, and I forgot about it. And I try to keep my word. If I tell somebody I'm going to contribute to a cause, I always try to make sure that gets done. And just out of my own negligence, I did not get this done. And then after that, I'm going to just be going through some coins that are laying around on my desk. I don't know what they are. Let me show this a little better. If I have not found a buyer, a donator for this, this is the reverse. If I have not found anyone by the end of the stream, you can email me and let me know, and the first person that steps up, then that money will get deposited over into the GoFundMe, which is how they were doing the auction the other night. They raised $6,000 for Flipside. So anyway, I wanted to get that out there, and now I'm just going to go through a bunch of coins. I don't know why they're on my desk or the floor, or anyway, I found a whole bunch of coins, and I spilled a box on the floor. So I need to kind of look at what these things are and decide where they belong so I can get them off my desk. It's a 62. That's going to go in the 12 Days of Christmas box. Will become part of the prizes. Ooh, what have I got here? I have United States of America, 1927. Oh, I think this is that Philippines. Yeah, this is the Philippines, U.S. occupied Philippines, 1 cent piece. I'm not sure where I got that, but that's a pretty cool coin. Didn't even know I had that, so something new and exciting. Must have been in a package someone sent me, and I don't know who sent it. I apologize for that. I haven't been, I don't know, I just haven't been very organized lately, but that definitely is a keeper. Oh, let's see what else we got up here. I don't even have gloves on today. Shame on me. Why do I have this? Oh, this is the one we were trying to figure out, but it's an 80p. I was looking for a D and laid that aside because I got a lot of just loose coins that need to go back to the bank. I'm going to have to roll them up. Oh, there's my favorite plastic coin of all times, found in the Coin Star. Wonder why Coin Star wouldn't give them their money on that one. Don't know. Don't know why on earth that would be here. Not anything I need. Yeah, like I said, I got this box with, I think this one, look how pristine one side is, and look how dirty the other side is. Yeah, that copy coin is hilarious. This was in the Coinstar reject slot, and it's a really good copy actually, but it's made out of plastic. But I mean, it really is a copy, but it's plastic, and I just thought it was really funny, and so I kept it. Uh, like I said, I just have all these things. Some of them I picked up off the floor around my desk. Uh, some of them were on my desk, and I just need to tidy the area because I don't have a lot of room. There's a 57. That looks like something that can go in the drawing for the Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas Spectacular. This, I believe, is something, yeah, I had never seen a plastic one like that before either, Thug. And it's so well done because most play money doesn't look anything like real money, but that one, that is a copy. I mean, it is exact. And I'm assuming it was released in 1990 because that's the date that's on it, or maybe 91. But yeah, I had never seen that before either, and it gave me a good chuckle because when I saw it in there, I said, "Oh, okay, I found something in here," and then it turned out to be made out of plastic, and I really thought it was quite clever. Uh, like I said, a lot of this is just loose change that got dropped on the floor here around my desk, and I need to take it back to the bank because I am on a needs to be fixed income, and if it's not something from my collection or one of my giveaways, then I need to take it back down to the bank and hopefully get something that I can use. So, and I don't have a lot of space, so I'm just going through these coins real quick to eliminate them from my work area. As I also have an auction coming up on my other channel in about 10 days, and I need to, ooh, there's a 47. Put him over there. We'll keep him. See if he needs to go in my book. If not, he can go in the Christmas collection. That's a nasty looker. Gosh, Deej, I can't remember, but it's bigger than this one. It's about 150 feet bigger than this one. This place is tiny. I have the floor plan for the one in Michigan, and I remember my first thought was, oh goody, it's bigger than this. Because I was shocked when I moved in here because my one in Georgia was way, way bigger. I had a lot of room down there. Plus I had a front and back patio. This place is tiny, 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 and I'm paying a lot of money to store things. Later on, I've been trying to get a different storage, but there's just none to be had right now. And I've been going by there every day and pulling a couple of boxes of things out and going through them. Ooh, I must have dug that one. That definitely looks like something I pulled out of the dirt. You think? Ooh, that's a nasty one there. I'm really not sure what the exact number of square feet is, but I do know that it's quite a bit bigger than this one. Seems to me like it was, almost a whole extra room worth. She sent me the floor plan. One of the big problems with this unit is lack of closet space. It is really, really tight in here, and just didn't give me a lot of room. I have a lot of craft stuff, which I've been weeding out, trying to make more space. And but yeah, I have this one little tiny corner in my living room that I do my show from, and it's really hard to set anything up differently than I have it. There's a weedy. So I'm getting rid of a lot of things. Most of the furniture that I have, I am not taking with me because I'm trying to stick with a smaller truck. And also, there's a war nickel, 42S. A lot of it is just like Walmart, $35, $40 bookshelves, and I'm just not going to move that stuff. I'm going to move my bedroom furniture and a couple of pieces that my father built, and the rest I will get when I get up there and see how the floor plan actually lays out. So a lot of this is going to go back to the bank. Why do I have all these 20? Oh, I remember. I got what was supposed to be circulated nickels, and they weren't. So I have a whole bunch of those 2020 Ps. Oh, I think I found another weedy in here. Yeah, there's a weedy. Hi, Mikey. I'm getting ready to put postage on your package and get it sent out. I'm just doing a desk cleaning and offering up a 63 Benji to donate the money to Flipside, because I forgot to do that last Monday when I was doing the other thing, and I had committed to doing it, and I don't like to say I'm going to do something and then not. So I'm going to sell that coin to the first person that wants to buy it for $25, and then we will put the $25 in Flipside's GoFundMe, as I intended to do in the first place. But I didn't get it sent over on time for the auction, so I just want to make good on my promise. Because believe me, if I don't, somebody will call me out and say what a horrible person I am. I don't get it. What's the deal with pick on the old ladies? So right now I'm just sorting through all the coins that came up off the floor. I drop things and they stay down there till somebody helps me fish them out. And I spilled a box of coins on the floor this morning, so that wasn't good. This is something I dug up and I couldn't read. I still can't read it. I have no idea, except I think I see a P mint mark. I don't believe it's old. It's just dirty. Shield penny. I got a whole nother box over here of pennies too. I don't know what they are. It's a 61. It doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna look and see if that is better than the one that's in the book. Yeah, our local thrift store finally opened back up. They do a lot for our community. And they just got a new building. Someone who passed away donated, I think it was $4 million, because this poor place kept getting shoved out of their locations. And so they finally reopened on the 1st. And I have been sorting through a lot of my stuff. And my whole car is full right now of boxes to take down there to donate. I'm downsizing tremendously before I make the move. Just first of all, some of the stuff I really don't need. And I figure if I got it when I was in Michigan and then I hauled it down to Georgia and then I hauled it up to up to Virginia, and I still haven't worn it or used it, I don't need it, and I don't need to move it back to Michigan. So a lot of this stuff I am taking down there to them. Like I said, they are an independent group. They're not like a Goodwill or anything. It's a little place in Virginia that helps feed the hungry, and they help seniors get medical equipment if they don't have insurance and things like that. So I'm not planning to haul a lot of this stuff with me. I'm seriously downsizing. So, like I said, right now I have a carload full, but they just reopened 2 days ago, and both times I have gone by. Hi, Sir Benji. Hello, Scott. Welcome, welcome. Anyway, I went by there 2 days in a row, and the place was... Oh my gosh, you broke down on the way home. Oh, that's horrible, Deej. I'm so sorry. Because I know you were really having a good time on that trip. That's terrible. Oh, bless your heart, girl. Believe me, I totally understand. But somebody that collects Benjis or just wants to help. Yeah, there's a new governor this morning. I'm not going to comment on that. We're going to keep the politics out of here. I really think they need to do a recount. We will say that, because it is that I really think that election was too close to call. But I'm leaving here anyway. I'm not a native Virginian. I don't much care for a lot of things that happen here. I came here, I was only supposed to be here 6 months. And then I got sick and got stuck here. I'm able to travel now. I'm just on the waiting list for accommodations, which at this point now may not happen until winter is over, unless someone, I don't know. Everything's kind of up in the air, but I'm continuing to liquidate a lot of personal items and continuing to pack. Good morning, Sir Benji. Yeah, I bet, Deej. It took me a while to, well, actually, I still haven't fully recovered from back when the wheel flew off my car. I mean, we had a lot of donations and stuff, but then little complications came up later that had to be fixed. And of course, I had to buy new tire, new rim, pay the guy to fix it. It wasn't pretty. Oh, there's a weedy in there. Let's get him out. That's why I'm going through all these before I just take them back to the bank. There's just coins laying everywhere on my desk. What happens is I drop things, and I have a lady that helps me because I can't always get down and pick things up. I'm still having a few little vertigo issues. So anyway, my Sandy was here yesterday, and when she finds coins on the floor, she just puts them on my desk, and then I got to go back to them and figure out where they came from. And woo, everybody was booked through Christmas, and they were willing to squeeze you in yesterday. Wow, you lucked out, girl. Yeah, it's hard. Like right now, I can't even get. I have a small problem with my car, but I can't really do anything about it. And I can still drive it this way, but I'd like to get it fixed. But he's booked through just about Christmas because up here they charge so much to rent a car. We only have one car rental place in town, so they know they can pretty much charge you whatever they want. And you can't even rent a car here and right now. And you know, they're pretty much booked up through the holidays. So um and like I said, they really price gouge terribly on car rental here. So I had kind of hoped I would be able to go see my brother in Florida before I go to Michigan. But unless prices come down dramatically, I'm not going to be able to afford to take money out of my moving to do that. I want to. I've been trying to find like cheap flights or something after the holidays because there's just no way I can afford getting in there with what they're charging. Like a car that I used to pay like $19.95 a day to rent is now $79 to rent the exact same car. So that's not going to happen. And my car, I know, will not make that trip. I don't want to gamble on it. So I don't know. Boy, that's a nasty looking thing. Tennessee steak quarter. But anyway, I got all these coins now. I just need to look through them and roll them up and take them back. So that's what we're doing this morning. And then I'm going to finish doing my mail outs. I've got 5 or 6 over here. Sir Benji! Beautiful, thank you. That money's going to go right into the Flipside Flipside's GoFundMe. That's how they were doing all the money for the auction. So, and that's what I had committed to doing. So I just didn't get the coin over there in time. I got sidetracked with health issues, and so if you want to Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm just trying to think. I've got a couple different ones. I have PayPal, and I have, oh, what the heck's the other one? I got a couple of new ones because I'm not happy with PayPal. They're kind of messing with people. Okay, let me get the other one real quick here. It's Cash App. I gotta get Cash App. I don't even know what my Cash App. I haven't used it. There we go. Okay, had to get the data up here. Oh my God. So you broke down in Ohio. That's fun. I broke down in Ohio in my motorhome a few years back. It was not fun. And I had a terrible time finding somebody that would work on my motorhome. So then I ended up staying overnight in a hotel because it was so cold. I couldn't stay in the motorhome. It was freezing. So, yeah, I think I was somewhere around Dayton when I broke down. Thank you so much, Sir Benji. I will post when I go over and deposit it into the GoFundMe so everybody can see I put the money where it was supposed to be. I just forgot about it the other night. I had it laying right here on the desk. And send me your address because I am doing my packaging to mail things out right after I get off of here, and that way I can get it out with the rest of these packages. And because I only mail out twice a month, I do the 3rd and sometime around the 15th or 16th. That's just how to do it. Every channel has their own ways, and I do that so that I have a lot of people that are on my channel a lot, and that way I can combine things. Like you have your little Benji boxes and that kind of stuff. I just have these little pink envelopes. Okay. Gotta unpack your car. Thank you very much, Deej. I'm so sorry that happened to you, but I'm glad you got home okay. We're starting to get our cold weather down here now. Excuse me, actually it's 33 here. They keep using that S word, that SNOW word, which I'm hoping doesn't happen, at least for a while. Here's another. That must be something I dug. It's definitely a dirt coin. And Ohio, a dirty Ohio. In honor of Deej and her poor breakdown, a dirty Ohio quarter. I'm just going to keep going through these coins and see if, like I said, most of them are just things that need to go back to the bank. They were picked up off the floor and my desk, and I just need to double check real quick what they are. because I did find a couple Wheaties and a Philippines coin, and some odds and ends that can be taken back. I'm going to try to squeeze a box of pennies out of my budget. I don't know that that's going to happen, but we'll see how much I end up rolling back up out of this, all these coins. I've got a bowl full over here, so I might have enough to get some pennies, and I have a lady. Okay. Why is it telling me that? Further action is required. Okay, Cash App, what do you want me to do? I haven't used this very much, so I'm not real adept at the Cash App thing yet. Accept. Okay, please confirm. I would like. Wow, you didn't have to send that much, sweetie. Thank you so much. I will definitely get that sent over. And it says it has been deposited. So when I get done here, I will make sure that gets sent over there to Flipside's Journey. And I will certainly let her know that who stepped up and made that donation, and make sure you email me your address. I don't think I have it anymore. I might, because I sent you jewelry, but I'm not sure. So, and the other thing that's on my list to do today is I got to photograph the dog charms for you, so you can approve that project from the jewelry channel, and then I can get that put together for you real quick. I'm gonna have an auction on the jewelry channel on November, I think it's the 14th. It's the day after my sister and I are going to do this bazaar, so I will have everything out. Yeah, November 14th at noon. And so, yeah, we'll be auctioning, or not auctioning, having a sale on the jewelry channel on November 14th, so everybody can get their holiday shopping done. I got a lot of new designs and some oldies but goodies. The dogs and cats seem to be really popular, and the vintage sheet music things. And I made some more Christmas ornaments with some different designs that are really cute and not very expensive. I try to keep my prices reasonable because I know everybody is struggling right now. But I'm also trying to encourage people to buy from their local artisans and craft people, and try to keep the money in the neighborhood, so to speak. And they're saying that a lot of the gift items are stuck out in those shipping containers anyway, so you might as well go with something different. Ooh, there's a lovely. I'm sure I dug that up out of the ground. That's a lawnmower victim right there. And I don't think I can roll that dime, so. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to be doing my sister's also involved in this local bazaar that they're having. It's indoors, and if I get too tired, I can just you know, give up. But I'm going to try it because I need to put more money in the moving fund. And it's unbelievable how much just changing your last name costs. I've got to change my driver's license. I got to change my car registration and title. And it's going to cost me almost $50 just to do that. Plus Virginia, even if you don't own any, if you do not own any land or a house, they hit you with a personal property tax on your car. So I got a bill for $49 to pay the taxes on my car, which my car is like a 2005, and I'm still paying taxes on that sucker. It's unbelievable. Of course, Virginia, this is a weird place. It's like two different states. The northern part of Virginia and the coastline is one part, and then anything in southern Virginia is economically challenged and has terrible medical care. Like I live in a place, I don't even live in a county. I live in an independent city. They have that here where they can like withdraw themselves from being part of a county, even though they're right in the middle of one. So I live in the independent city of Galax. And one of our weird things here is they have a really high sales tax on fast food restaurants. Like if you go to the McDonald's up the road in the next county, you're paying about 50 cents less for your food than if you go to the one in Galax. They tax the daylights out of fast food, which, I guess they think that's going to deter people from eating fast food, but it really doesn't. But they make a killing off of that one. And no doctors will stay here because the town is getting smaller and smaller. I had a really good cardiologist for about 6 months, and he left. Oh, that's interesting. The no date penny. So right now I'm fighting with my insurance company. They can't find me any doctors that are closer than like 100 miles away, which is not going to work for me, and is why I am working so hard to get back to Michigan where I can actually get to a doctor when I need one. Almost all my doctors now are in Roanoke, which is about 115 miles each way. And my niece, who has been driving me to those appointments, is moving this month. So I've got to come up with a whole different transportation thing. My insurance company is supposed to be providing that. However, the 2 times I have tried to use their transportation, the first time they didn't show up at all, and I missed my appointment. And the second time, they got me there 2 hours late. Yeah, I saw that, Benji. Thank you so much. That is truly awesome of you, because I do have some things to ship out, and that will be a tremendous help. I really, really appreciate that. I was not expecting that $50 tax bill on my car. I mean, that car is old. It has well over 245,000 miles on it. It's a 2005, and uh, it still runs good. I've not really had any mechanical issues with it. It's just, other than when they didn't tighten up my lug nuts and my wheel flew off, and of course I've had to put brakes on it over the years. But engine wise, the only time I had any problem with it was when I spun it out and backed into a tree. But that would beat going into the Flint River. So I was over in Flushing, and I hit some black ice going around a curve, and could have gone in the river, but I didn't. But I've had that car since I lived in Michigan. Bought it from a wholesale car dealer over on Vienna Road for $1,200 or something. And that was back in 2015, 2016. So I've got my money's worth out of it. It's been to Iowa from Michigan 3-4 times. It's been from Georgia to Southwest Florida. I can't even count how many times. Thank you, Benji. Yeah. I feel blessed that I'm alive. I truly do, because I was the other day, I finally got all of the records from when I had that embolism, and I did not realize, because I was so out of it, I didn't realize that I had actually stopped breathing while I was on the being airlifted out. Ooh, there's a weedy. There's a keeper. Until I sat down and started reading, because I told them I don't just want the discharge summary. I don't remember what happened to me, and so I want all those records, all the records of what they treated me for, what they treated me with. And I did not realize that I had stopped breathing. Makes sense now. I mean, they took me into the ICU immediately off of the copter, and I knew I was deathly ill. But after reading that, I feel so blessed to be able to sit here and just shoot the breeze, But I really, it has been a serious wake-up call for me that I have to relocate to where there is proper medical facilities. Out here in the mountains, it's just not feasible. So, and truly, I miss Michigan. And now that I have passed the age where I have Medicare and Medicaid both, I struggled a little bit in Michigan when I didn't have Medicare. And then the last 6 months I was there, my health coverage got way better. As one of the few benefits of getting older was that my health care got a little better. But they just don't have out here in the mountains. Specialists don't want to set up out here because there's just not enough population for them to make money. And this town is getting smaller and smaller. So I need to get back where I have, first of all, I have a lot more support system up there. I have a lot of friends, and I don't have much here. My sister can't really help me a whole lot because she's got a disabled husband and she works many, many hours every week. So, and my niece is moving away, so I've got to really get focused here on getting everything pared down, so when I get the notice from Michigan that there is a unit available, I can get moving within a week or so and not kill myself in the process. I'm trying to, like I said earlier, I've been donating a lot of things to the local thrift store that helps a lot of folks. And they are a nonprofit who they don't waste their money like some of the other bigger groups. So right now I got a car full of stuff, but I went by there. They just reopened 2 days ago, and there was no place to park. They have a thrift store, a food bank, and then they have some other things they do to help homeless people, and they help seniors get medical supplies that are not covered by their insurance. But my car is jam-packed, and I couldn't even get it into the parking lot 2 days in a row. So when I go to physical therapy this afternoon, I'm going to go by there again. And I want to go in the thrift store, but I don't really have time. So I'm just going to go around to the donation drop box and empty my car so I can fill it back up down at my I have a storage unit, and I'm trying to make this the last month that I have the storage unit. The things in there are either going to get put on Facebook Marketplace or in the dumpster or taken down to this thrift store. I have a bunch of things I still need to get listed on eBay. And I got some stuff that's up there that hasn't moved, so I'm going to go in there tomorrow and start sending out offers and dropping prices and doing what I have to do. Marky Q. It's Marky Q. Hello, Marky Q. Don't believe we've seen you in here before. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing a little cleanup. We did sell the Benji for Flipside's Journey charity, and Sir Benji got that and sent us a little extra for postage because he's just one of the good guys. So now I'm just going through the last pile of coins that were picked up off of my floor and my desk. These are gonna have to go back to the bank, and hopefully we will have enough in this pile that I can get. Oh, here's a nasty $50. 1971. We'll put him aside. I got a project for him. Oh, and then here's some more pennies laying up here. They're just everywhere. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to see what these are and why they're still on my desk. And then I'm gonna do my shipping. I have some things here on my desk that are going out from the Halloween giveaway, and also Sir Benji's Benji. So I'm going to try to get those done, so when I go out this afternoon, it's 35 degrees now. It's climbed a little bit. When I go out this afternoon, I'll try and run these by the post office. If not, I'll take them tomorrow. Where I live, I put some packages out for the mail to pick up one day, and somebody helped themselves to them. So now I carry them down to the post office, unfortunately. Oh, you stinker! I didn't know that was you, Mark. You're funny. Thank you. I needed a laugh. Ooh, here's one that I obviously dug up. Doesn't look too bad on that side, but look at this. And that's a supreme example why sometimes, yep, you do got to clean a coin. That I can't even tell that is a coin, except I can see the 95 on there. Hi, Stony. What's up? Well, we are just going through all these coins laying around on my desk. I had a buy it now earlier on a 63 Benji, and Sir Benji got that, and that is for charity. That is for the Flipside's journey. I was supposed to send a coin over for them to auction, and I due to some health issues, I didn't get it done, and so I had said in the auction stream that I would do it in my show Monday, and I forgot. So I just put it up there with a flat price, and Sir Benji jumped right on it, and he sent us a little extra for some postage. And so now I'm just getting all these odds and ends off my desk that were set aside for whatever reason, or they are coins that fell on the floor, and the lady that comes once in a while to help me clean found them. Oh my gosh! Big country! Hey, dude, where you been? Where you been? I've been back online for about a month. I even bought some special cards with other critters on them to sneak in there for cats and dogs, and you never came back. Yoo-hoo! That's my buddy there. How you doing, sweetheart? So glad to see you. I'm so glad to see everybody. I'll tell you what, there's nothing like almost dying to make you appreciate what you have. You know, I mean, really. You know, I'm still struggling trying to get caught up with my bills and trying to get moved. But you know, every day when I wake up, I'm like, yay, I'm breathing. You know, I'm here. I had to learn how to walk all over again, but I did it. I started out the first 3 days I was home. They were supposed to send a nurse, and nobody came. I didn't even know I was in my house. Oh, you got a boat. Cool. Yeah, it likes fishing almost as much as you do. Yeah, I grew up, my dad was an avid fisherman. We lived in Florida, and there was like a bazillion lakes, and you know, I think I was 4 when I learned how to fish. I don't do it much anymore, but once in a while, my sister and I will go, or you know, she's got a couple of streams, small streams on her farm, but there's places up here to trout fish. But when I learned to fish, you know, down in Florida, I'm mostly a bass girl. My dad went just about every day, and when we were kids, we got tired of eating fish, and now I wish more than anything I had a bunch of those bass fillets. Man, bass is some good stuff. But yeah, I can understand that. Get your fishing in while the weather's good, for sure. Because just this week now, here, it has dropped down into the freezing zone. So it's, you know, it's kind of cutting into fishing and metal detecting and that kind of thing. I went detecting a couple weeks ago for the first serious detecting trip. And it was quite funny because, you know, I'm still building up stamina, so I gotta detect where the ground is really flat. And of course, I'm in the mountains of Virginia, so that's not always easy. And so we went out to the school yard, and I didn't find very much because, like I said, I can only detect for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and I gotta sit down and rest and check my oxygen rates and all that old people crap. But I found 2 quarters, and both of them were from Michigan. So I kind of took, they were Michigan state quarters. So I kind of took that as a sign that I'm going in the right direction with the move back to Michigan. I mean, what are the odds? The only 2 coins I find, and they're both from Michigan. So got a real good deal, about a 5K setup and about 1,100 in it. Ooh, bass boat, yeah. My brother bought my dad. My dad always had like these little 14-foot aluminum boats, and then when my dad got older, my brother bought him a really nice bass boat that he had for a while. Ooh wee. Uh, and then when my dad passed away, my dad was such a good fisherman in our area that he actually used that bass boat for a little while to take people around. Tourists would pay my dad to take them to where the good fishing holes were, because just about every week down in Orlando, Florida, they used to have this show on TV. I've forgotten exactly what it was called, but it was sponsored by one of the local sporting good companies, and they would show all the pictures of the, you know, catch of the week and whatever. And my dad held a lot of records for, you know, the biggest bass caught in the state. So his picture was on there just about every other week, you know. And so when he got that bass boat, you know, people wanted to hire him to show them where the good fish were, rather than what the tourist industry was telling people, you know, go to this lake, go to that lake. And my dad would, he made a little bit of money by taking people out fishing with that boat, but we couldn't really get him interested in it. I think he more really liked the solitude of just him and one of his buddies being out there, or him and my mom, or him and me, or, you know, I don't think he really liked dealing with the tourists too much. We tried to encourage him, but I think he just wasn't into it. You know, he'd rather just be out there by himself, and that was okay. But yeah, I learned how to fish for bass when I was a little girl. My aunt lived on a lake. What am I going to be hunting that would require me to chase it at 60 plus miles an hour? Yep. Oh, hi, Big Flip. We just sold a Benji for Flipside's journey earlier in this stream. I was supposed to send it over for the auction, and I forgot because I was not with the program. And then I was supposed to do it Monday on my show, and I forgot. So I put it up here to sell, and when this stream is over, I will be going over and putting that money into the Flipside Journey GoFundMe. And Sir Benji purchased it, so please tell Flipside that I'm sorry I was negligent, but money is on the way. I got me another thing full of pennies here that I don't know. My bowl is now overflowing with quarters and dimes and pennies. I'm going to roll all this up later. But glad to see you in here, Big Flip. I'm afraid my pink hair has turned pale orange now, but I haven't decided what I want to do with it next. Ooh. I'm going to go through this pile of pennies. I think these are all 1960s pennies. Yeah, these are all 60s. I know what they are. And I have no idea who that is. Somebody probably trying to sell me a warranty on my 2005 car. And I am not going to go through these because I know what they are. They are all 1960s. There was a little note in the bottom of the container. So we're not going to bother to run them through. I got packages over here to ship out. I had one person from the Halloween giveaway that did not claim their prize, and so what I have done is put it in the box with the prizes that we will be assembling for the 12 days of Christmas. So I'm sorry that that person didn't claim their prize, but it'll go out in a different giveaway. I also have a few things that were donated back to me to sell for my own medical thing. Had a woman come in the store the other day that had blue framed glasses and her hair and tattooed eyebrows were blue. Well, I started out, I lost most of my hair when I was in the hospital. And I haven't had short hair since I was in 5th grade back in the early 60s. So I decided when they had to cut it all off that I was going to try to make the best out of it and have some fun with it. And they were supposed to dye it orange, but it turned pink, a dark pink. And right around the same time as I did that, Big Flip did his pink for the breast cancer thing. So we both had pink hair there for a while, but then mine faded out and turned it kind of turned this orangey pink looking color that kind of looked like a creamsicle. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it next. I may just let it grow back out gray, or I may make it red for Christmas or something. I don't know. But yeah, for a couple of weeks, Big Flip and we were matching with the pink hair for two totally different reasons. But now my hair is like a real pale, like I said, it kind of looks like a creamsicle, which is okay. But it is growing back, which I'm real happy. I can tell, I can see the gray roots coming back, so I know it is coming back in. And they weren't sure it was going to, so I'm pretty happy even seeing the weird looking gray roots, because that means my hair is coming back in. So anyway, about got all this stuff gathered up. I have been doing my Monday shows for about a month now. I've been back, and yeah, that's the Lodo coin collecting show. So check your notifications, because when I was gone for 3 months, they unsubscribed a lot of people and they turned off notifications. Well, one by one, people are going, "Oh my gosh, I didn't get a notification. I didn't know you were back on." So please check that and hit the like button and do all that good stuff, because um, it would really help if I could get monetized, so because I ended up selling a lot of my collection and things that normally I would have given away, uh, trying to get this money to get moved. And then 3 days before I was supposed to do that, I had the pulmonary embolism. And so that pushed me all the way back several months on my move. Uh, it's now anticipated that I won't be moving until probably February, because instead of getting the motorhome, I am going to be moving into a senior development similar to where I live now, where the rent is controlled so that I can afford to pay rent. But because of that embolism and stuff, I'm just not healthy enough to maintain a motorhome in Michigan in the winter by myself. So that plan had to change. But I'm doing great, except for this. There's still the issue with my little severed nerve up in my brain that I still haven't had that surgery. I have to go to Roanoke for that, but they wanted to make sure everything was good with the other part first. So that's the only thing, and I'm going to physical therapy for, trying to get everything built back up. But when I came home, I couldn't walk. I could barely talk. And I went through, they never sent the physical therapist to my house like they were supposed to. So I went through it all by myself. And first I had a wheelchair, then I had a walker, and then I had a cane. And now I don't use any of those things because I'm a cranky old lady and you're not going to keep me down that easy. I wanted to give up a couple times, but then I thought, nah, I want to get back to Michigan. I want to go metal detecting. I want to play with my coins. Seek through others and knowing I exist. Okay, I get that one. That's cool. So that's interesting. Uh, I have kind of a funny one on my jewelry channel where the actual name of my company is O Susie Q, but it's spelled with two O's and an H. And people ask me why I did the two O's. Well, this is it. Because I was raised in Orlando, Florida, before Disney got there and turned it into a whole new town. But yeah, that's my little private one there. The OOH is Old Orlando Hippie. I make jewelry, so you might want to keep that. That may be a trivia question later on my channel, what that stands for. So anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff here that I need to get packaged up so I can post office it after I go to, or actually probably before I go to physical therapy, or in the morning, one or the other. But and I've gone through all the coins that were on my desk, and I have this huge bowl here. It's a monster of a bowl full of coins. So we're gonna roll those up and see what we can do with them. And then I got this weird penny. When I first pulled it out of the bowl, I thought, okay, it's a steel penny. Looks like a steel penny. Yeah, I'll have to go back through my phone and find that for you, Mikey. But yeah, I will. It's actually in a suburb of Orlando called Oviedo, I think. If I can't find it in my phone, I'll get it from my brother later because I talk to him every day, and he's the one that told me about it. So yeah, I'll get that info out to you, and I need to send you that picture too. Not long after that, Mr. Lane ended up in the hospital. He had a little heart issue, but he's home now, and he really, really liked that coin. He thought that was just awesome. Anyway, this penny looks like a steel penny, but apparently somebody just removed all the zinc from the outside, or the copper covering off of the zinc, because this is an 84. But look at it. If you couldn't see that date, it looks like a zinc, like a war penny, but it's not. That one fooled me. You can see a little bit of copper on the reverse, but when I first found it, I thought I had a treasure, and it is kind of a treasure because it's just an oddball penny. But anyway, right now I'm just doing my Monday show. Sometimes I go on real early in the morning and I do this thing called That Was the News with Susie Smart. And what I do on that show is I find old newspaper articles about coins and currency and early metal detecting uses and that kind of thing. And it's kind of an educational channel where, like, I'll go back and find the first date that a new coin was issued, and we'll find the newspaper articles about it and see what they said about those coins back then. And that show usually only runs 15-20 minutes. It's just a little thing where I put the newspaper articles up and we discuss, and some of them are pretty funny, especially some of the ones about the counterfeiters and people trying to make fake coins and that kind of thing. So that I usually run between 7 and 8 in the mornings when I do it. I'm going to try to get back into my Wednesday metal detecting program, but there's not a whole lot of time left here to do metal detecting because the weather's going to turn really crappy really quick. But we'll be doing something again. I just having to build myself back up into it. So I'm going to run now and get this stuff ready to go out. Thank you, Sir Benji, for the donation on that, Benji. I will get over there right now and try and figure out how to put that money in. But it will get there. We will get that sent over to Flipside's Journey. And again, on my other channel, Oh Susie Q Jewelry and Decor, on November 14th, I will be having a jewelry and decor sale, and there might also be a few coin related things in there because I had some items that were donated back from the Halloween giveaway by people who told me to sell those towards my my move to Michigan. So I have a few coins that might make good gifts for people for the holidays as well. So I'm going to run, and we will see everybody sometime later this week. I may just pop. I've got some videos I want to finish up too. So, got a lot on my plate, and some days I feel really good, like I do today. Other days I can barely get out of the chair. So, I'm not the most predictable person, but we have a good time when everybody shows up. And I will see y'all somewhere on YouTube later in the day or later in the week. So, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank you, Sir Benji. Appreciate all of you. See you later. Bye bye.